Hey folks, welcome to Casting with Kirk. I'm Kirk, so glad you're joining me today. So today's video we're going to talk about pitching. Now if there's one technique that I believe, in my opinion, that you should learn to do with a baitcaster is pitching. It works great when you're up and close and personal with the fish, when you're in tight cover where a cast just isn't feasible. You can be really accurate and really put a lure right where it needs to be. So go ahead, grab yourself your favorite bait caster. We're going to head to the water and we're going to learn how to pitch. So when it comes to the technique of pitching is going to be used when you're up close and personal with the fish. You're kind of like going into their house and you're target casting instead of just long distance casts and covering water. You're specifically looking for areas they're going to hide. You're going to use this, say you're fishing around a dock and you're fishing right next to the dock post, or you're fishing a laydown and you've got little nooks and crannies and just little holes that you want to drop your lure into where the bass are going to hide. Now the way that you determine how you want to set your rod and reel is when you set your reel, you're going to tighten it up a little bit more than you would when you just normally set it with whatever lure that you're using. You're going to drop the lure from your tip to where the reel is. That's the distance that you want for your lure. Your positioning, you're going to put your rod and reel right about belly button height. You're going to tip the rod down using your wrist, and you're going to hold your lure in your other hand between your first finger and your thumb. It's a matter of timing. When you release the lure, you're just going to use the momentum of the rod tip coming up by your wrist movement and just flip it out in front of you. And again, you're going to release your thumb from your reel just as you let go and start the movement forward is when you release, and then you're going to use your thumb again to stop it right when it hits the water. So again, you're in this position here. You got your rod tip facing down, probably at about a 30-degree angle. You've got your lure between your first finger and your thumb. And as you release it, just use your wrist and fling it forward using the rod tip. So you want to put the lure as close to your target as you can with as little bit of splash as you can. And drop it right to where the bass is laying. Well, I hope this video kind of gives you just a 101 basic learning how to pitch. There's a lot more parts to pitching. We'll go into that in future videos, so keep an eye out for those. And I thank you folks for joining me today, and you folks have yourself a great day.